As a trader who's traded full time for about 9 months now, I've been doing it on and off for 10 years. I know the resources that are out there for you to start trading and to get good education and good mentors to lead you to a successful trading career. I'm not gonna polish this up. Trading is the most difficult thing I've ever done. It is not easy. You cannot teach a gardener to trade. You cannot turn $1,000 into $1 million or $100,000 in a year. It's not going to happen. It's going to take you at least 18 months to get any good at this and to be earning any money. If you break even in your first year, you've done extremely well. It's not like an ATM machine. You don't just bring money out of the cash point and start making money. It's unrealistic. Think of it as a business, and businesses with very little overheads, and it's an easy business to get into. But you're not going to generate the profits that a lot of people expect, or that you're told you can generate by Ponzi schemes online. With this review, I'm looking at two mentors that are two good programs that are used for trading. Tradenet, Meir, Barak, and Scott Malatesta, and also Live Traders, which is Jared Wesley. Both very different. Well, they use the same technique, but their trading results are very different, which is what keeps Tradenet in the reckoning as being as good as Live Trader, due to trading results, which I'll come to in a minute. There's a gross difference. There's a vast discrepancy between how much you can earn following either trader. Not that you should follow them. That's another thing. Don't blindly follow. Take your own trades and own your trade and own your stop loss and your target and your entry. But yeah, the trading strategy is much the same. It's gaps. So if it gaps up, if a stock gaps up or gaps down, they expect it to continue in the way of the trend. Both Live Traders and Tradenet trade the same way. There's more of a focus on breakouts, I suppose, with Tradenet, but as well with Scott. But Live Traders and Tradenet trade much the same way, gaps, and the one difference being that Jared Wesley with Live Traders looks at support and resistance levels a lot more, and pre-market charts. He looks at pre-market charts. So there is a much more selective approach to what gaps are good and which gaps are bad. He has his own technique which limits the amount of trades he takes each day, which is excellent for the beginner. Jared Wesley has got it bang on at Live Traders and Anmol. I should credit Anmol as well. Brilliant at Live Traders for beginners. If you're a beginner, go to Live Traders. Don't even think about going to Tradenet, because Tradenet you'll blow up your account. Money management is key, and that's what Live Traders will teach you, how to take just $10 a trade at first and go into this very slowly. All they say at Tradenet is take it slow, but they don't genuinely or stress enough the critical key of money management and survival at first in your first year of trading. And that's what it's all about, surviving, and just money management is absolutely paramount to success. $10 risk at first. Don't take too many trades. I mean, at Live Traders, they take sometimes only one trade a day, maybe 3-4 trades tops. And at Tradenet, there's trades taken every 10 minutes. There's trades going off all the time, and it's not good for the novice trader. You're going to blow up your account. Trading results, however, if you go to Tradenet and you look online for Meir Barak on YouTube, you can see his live fills and his live trading. You can even join the room and see him live trading, so it's legitimate. He can make. It's not rare in recent times, due to this volatility of the coronavirus, that he can make $100,000 plus in an hour, in an hour's of trading, in an hour and a half of trading. He shows you his P&L, and it's legitimate. So he can make, you're talking phenomenal amounts of money, but he is the best chart reader and the best price interpretation, chart price interpreter that I know, or that I've never ever come across. He reads the tape like an absolute pro. He's awesome at it. Jared Wesley at Live Traders takes a much more methodical approach, and he will. You are there for the long term with Jared Wesley. If you want to survive and be a good trader, then he will teach you how to be a beginner and how to progress as a trader. If after a while you've earned your right to increase your amount of risk from $10 a trade because of the results that you've had, and gradually you become more intrigued about what Tradenet has to offer, and maybe take on one of the accounts which offers you more income, it offers you more risk or more capital, considering the cost of opening an account, because they hedge it. They hedge their transactions. So it's what's the word? It's CFDs, contracts for difference. So there's no slippage. There's only 3% slippage. And there's lots of advantages to going to Tradenet once you become a proficient trader. But spend a good year of Live Traders learning your trade and learning from Jared and learning how to pick a pattern and pick a setup, and not how to blow up an account like you would do at Tradenet if you start there straight away. The one problem I had with Live Traders was their customer service. They didn't get back to me at a refund back to me that I didn't require a renewal of my membership. They make you if you cancel your membership straight away, once your subscription straight away from a 30-day, I think it's a 14-day free trial now. If you cancel your subscription straight away, then they will cancel your membership and you won't be able to see the trading room. So you have to wait till the 14th day to cancel it. So you have to, if you don't want to continue. I forgot to cancel, and I miscalculated by a day, and it was hard to get my money back until I contacted Jared, and Jared sorted it out like that. But the customer services wasn't very good. Tradenet's customer services I've never had any trouble with. They're pretty good. In conclusion, I've put here, learn with Live Traders for at least 12 months. Once you've learned sound money management, have earned the right to increase your risk, go over to Tradenet and investigate how Meir reads a tape, because as I said, he's second to none. He earns an awful lot of money. Whether that is because he is hedged and he has a vested interest in losing money sometimes as well, because that'll blow up accounts, because he owns Colmex, he owns the company behind Tradenet, the trading company behind Tradenet. But then maybe he does, but he certainly has no fear in getting into a trade, and he can earn an awful lot of money. Don't just blindly follow his trades though, because he will not on his stops. He will say that it's spiked down and we don't go out on spikes, which is a comment I don't agree with at all. Like Jared Wesley at Live Traders would endorse, you use hard stops all the time. Always use a hard stop. Don't use a soft stop. You're just asking for trouble. You're asking for more losses than you can incur, and you blow up your account. It's just a technique to make it more risky for people and make them reload their accounts at Tradenet. Anyway, I hope that's a good review. Smash a like, subscribe, and if you want more videos like this, I can go into more detail on Tradenet and TradingView. But you can definitely earn money online by trading. It's the toughest thing you will ever do, but you can do it and stick at it for 18 months, a year, and if you've got that sort of time to gently introduce capital to the market and try and earn some money, then good luck to you. And yeah, why not? It's an awesome industry to be involved in. Okay, take care. All the best. Bye.